Flight Simulator. I haven't really played any of these since I was like, I don't know, 10. All I've done so far is the first 2 flight training groups. I'll get around to the others later. And I'm going to start a career. I made a bit of a mistake when recording this, and we've got no game sound at all. All there is some comments that I made in the microphone. So I'm going to try and get through this one quite quickly and add a bit of commentary and things like that, but we've got no in-game sound, unfortunately. The first part here, I think, is just picking where you're going to be based. What I've done is zoomed right in. They must use like Google Maps and things because the accuracy and the detail when you zoom right in is quite impressive, really. This is an area I know, so that's why I've chosen it. Yeah, it's decent. So I've chosen my base of operations, my like home airstrip, if you like. You can see how that kind of zooms in, shows the detail. So apparently there's been some bad rain around here. It's pretty cool that they actually like read your name out. Yeah, so whatever name you put in for your character, they actually say in the voice acting. Before flying, you do all your outside checks. I'm not sure if they're all in this clip, but there's a few things that you've got to click on and move around and things just to complete those checks. I think there was an option to skip it, but I think you get extra XP if you do it every time. I am pretty sick of the Skyhawk, or whatever it's called. That's what all the training missions were on, and I might be reading it wrong, but I think the purple line at the bottom is the wind direction, is it not? Am I now facing into the wind more? Has it not just changed? So yeah, still learning to read all the dials and monitors and things like that, figure out what it's trying to tell me to do sometimes. What I did cut out there was the rest of the outdoor checks, taxi in and take off. There'll be plenty of chances to see those, it just gets a bit tedious. You can look around quite a bit as well, if you can keep yourself stable and steady. Again, the detail is quite good. You can see landmarks and things that you would see in real life. It's quite a nice looking game. So there's certifications which are, I think, are a bit like driving licenses, if you like. They unlock different aircrafts and different mission types and things. On the right hand side is all the helicopters. On the left is all the planes. So we're just going to do the first one here. All the training missions are already done because I did them outside of the career mode. It seems to carry over. So we can go straight onto the exam, where basically we just have to demonstrate a lot of those types of skills. Very basic stuff, takeoff and landing mostly. Does cost you 2,000 credits to do this one, which comes out of your credits in the top right corner. If you can see those, you start on 5,000. To be able to make more, you have to do another license after this in order to be able to fly commercially. I think that's another 2,500 or 3,000 to take that test. We are going to speed through a lot of this. It's basically just demonstrating all those basics, like I said. Outside checks, getting in, taxiing, you have to report as well, pressing on the D-pad for me to let people know when you're taxiing, when you're taking off, when you're meeting the runway, all those sorts of things. We take off. So the purple line shows you which way you've got to go. Basically, you can just follow that around. What I missed in the taxi to the runway is it actually wants you to do a U-turn and take off in the opposite direction. So because I didn't do that U-turn, there's issues now coming into land where I'm facing the wrong way. The runway's below me already. I should be coming in through that bigger red box, through the smaller red box, and then to land. Took a little while to figure that out. Well, this isn't going particularly well, is it? We'll go for attempt 3, I think. I don't know why it's... The first time I just didn't even realise that was the runway. I thought it was like a road. And then just couldn't line up. What an awful runway. It's terrible. Terrible! What's going on here? I think, why am I coming in the other way? Yeah, so just having that realisation that I've been going the wrong way the whole time and had several failed attempts at trying to land on this runway. Stop, will you? Oh. So I think I was supposed to do a U-turn at the start that I've missed. And straight into another sort of similar issue of just not paying attention. There is big red letters saying too fast, which is why I wasn't able to stop. And I don't figure that out straight away either. I couldn't brake any more than that, really. I was aiming too far down, maybe. Yeah, so they just switched to blue and the too fast warning went away, and it all just kind of clicked. So I'd like to say that this brings us to the end of the exam and that we passed. Unfortunately, I can't say that because of what you're about to see. So yeah, maybe next time.